Hey, what's up guys? My name is CJ or Me Plus Pi, and welcome to my schematics guide. We're going to be getting all of the Rosewood and Dragon schematics in this video, and also a little bonus item off rip here. We're going to want to take an axe with us to get a medallion piece, and that's going to finish up my medallion fragment. These are very easy to get. I just used the wiki page. So first things first, I'm going to go to pest control. I have summoned boat. If you don't have summoned boat, probably don't do this yet. And we are going west to the Isle of Bones to start off. Just southwest of pest control. Here we are. Where's the docking point? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Back it up. Back it up, Terry. You're going to want to dock on the east side of the Isle of Bones. We're going to dig somewhere here, probably like right about here. Yep, right under the shell next to the starfish. I got a key from the Isle of Bones. And we will need to take this key to the Shimmering Atoll. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Alderan and summon my boat and go from there. That seems like the fastest option. You could use a fairy ring to get there. I'm going to use my construction cape. House portal. There's one other thing to do at the Shimmering Atoll. That's why I have my axe on me. We need to chop a teak log, and that'll give us a collection log slot. So going to the Shimmering Atoll. I really like this island. It reminds me of other games that are also good. Kind of wish there was more to do here, but it is what it is. The docking point for this one is on the south side of the island. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So we will disembark here. The chest we need to search is all the way over there with this key we got from the Isle of Bones. Here's a tarnished chest. You can pick lock for money, I guess. I think it also gives medium clues. Something to chart right there as well. And here are the mahogany trees. I think we need a teak tree. Yeah, there's the teak tree over here. And there we go. There's the medallion fragment collection log. And we'll come over here to this lockbox, open it, and that is how we get the Rosewood hole schematic. That is the fastest hole in the game. I believe you need level 93 sailing to build it, to use it. Probably boost from 90, or you can probably boost from 89 with the lure beer, whatever it's called. And we're going to read it so we learn it. We never have to come back here again. We can also combine our medallion fragment. Oh, I guess I'm not sure what I'm meant to do with these. Oh, it's over there. Okay, to combine the medallion fragments, you got to go over to this crate on the Pandemonium. We're going to read through this entire journal. You might be able to just open and close it. We close it, and now we can combine. And now we have the Medallion of the Deep. I don't think this currently really has any uses in the game, but it might be helpful for farming coral, perhaps, if anything. Okay, for this next one, I'm going to be bringing some stuff with me to build the cooking pot on the island. You don't really have any purpose to do this, but I'm just going to do it for fun. We need 2 iron bars, a tinder box, and 2 regular logs, as well as a hammer and a saw. This will be for building a cooking pot on the Crown Jewel, which will be our final destination. But first, we're going to Minotaur's Rest. So I'm going to summon this boat at Port Roberts. And we're going to crank this boat around. We're going to start heading southeast, I believe. We're looking for Minotaur's Rest. Lovely. And make sure you have your spade on you. All right. The docking point is on the northwest side of Minotaur's Rest. Once you get here, get off your boat. There's a bunch of lovely capybaras on this island. On the southwest palm, I believe, we're going to dig on the east side of it and get ourselves a small key from the Minotaur's Rest. So from here, you have 2 options. You can get back on your boat and just sail southwest, or you can do the faster option and teleport to Deep Fin Point and then summon your boat. Now we just need to go a little bit southeast, and now we just need to go a little bit southwest to the Crown Point, or the Crown Jewel. The docking point's going to be on the east side of the island. What was what? Why did I say what was that? Did I miss something? I don't want to miss a clam by accident. I would have missed something. Alright, once you get to the Crown Jewel, go ahead and dock. And disembark. I went ahead and brought the stuff to build the cooking pot, so I'm going to do that. Now that's there, and we can open this lockbox and get ourselves the Rosewood cargo hold schematic. This is the best cargo hold on your ship. It requires 89 sailing to build. Rosewood planks, dragon nails, and copper nickel bars. And I believe it can hold up to 240 slots on the cargo hold boat. Boat cargo hold. All right, next we're going to be going to the Charred Island. I'm going to go from pest control and sail south. I guess I should back up. This one is for the Rosewood and Cotton Sails schematic. Charred Island is just south here. This crescent moon type shape island. That's where we're going. And the docking point will be on the east side. Damn, they make you go all the way around this. Alright, once you are on the Charred Island, I believe we just got to come up here, around these trees somewhere, and dig for a key. Not there. Perhaps right here. Perhaps right here. Yep, right there. 2 tiles west of the south side of this tree there. And then from this point, you're going to want to go to Brittle Isle. That is all the way in the northwest of the map. Fastest way to get there, I think, is going to be teleporting to Lunar Isle. Let's see. Yeah, I think fastest way to get there is going to be Lunar Isle. You could also do Port Piscarius. I've been using the Lunar Isle dock a lot, so I'm just going to come here. Let's summon our boat. And we're looking to go northwest around the island. I'm on a boat, bitch. I'm on a boat, motherfucker. Ooh, Marlin Shoal right there, guys. The docking point is going to be on the southeast side of the island. Here we are, let's disembark. This island has just about nothing on it. I'm almost certain we will have some kind of quest or boss here at some point. But here is where we want to pick the lockbox and get our rosewood and cotton sail schematic. Make sure you read it. Don't destroy it. When the Serpent King roams free once more, Hati and Skull will wage their war. At the end of things, all will yield, but until that day, this door stays sealed. Maybe this is Raids 4. Maybe this is Raids 4. That's Jormungandr. That's Ragnarok, essentially, lore-wise, for anyone who doesn't know. And then this chest here is kind of similar to the Rogue's Castle chest, but it's like more of a not wilderness OP sailing version. It gives hard clues is why I can make the comparison to begin with. Adamant cannonballs, mithril cannonballs, steel cannonballs. It's not the worst thing ever. If you bring Alex, I'm sure you could enjoy auto-clicking this or something. Alright, next on our list is the Dragon Helm schematic. If you are an Ironman, this is pretty much a useless piece of boat. Do not even bother building this. It takes a lot of hours away for almost zero benefit whatsoever. I'm not actually sure if there's any reason to have one right now in the game at all. Where we're going to need to go, though, is the Laguna Aurora, which is on the far west, southwest of the game. I think we're going to sail again from Alderaan. Seems to be a good spot to go from. So I will meet you there. Once again, make sure you have a spade with you. Dang, I wanted to waste my time, though. That's perfectly fine, dude. I honestly would advise wasting your time with sailing. I've wasted so much time doing sailing. Additionally, if you've done the Gwyneth Glide Tier 1, this is also the island that has the crystal key you get from that place to open the chest, get your outfit, coins, and whatever. Let's see, what is that key called? Yeah, if you have the serrated key, this also goes on this island, again, southwest of Alderaan. Abdullah, that somehow got a laugh out of me. I got a little smile out of me. You did it. He's finally got one. He's finally got the streamer. That's so fucking dumb. That's so fucking dumb. That's so stupid. The docking point for this island is on the southeast side. There's a bunch of krakens around, so you kind of just gotta run for it and get off immediately when you get there. Bro, the wind is on the ground. Get it. Alright, disembark as soon as you get here to get the krakens from attacking you. If you brought your serrated key, you're going to want to run all the way around this island to the agility shortcut, and then the chest is on that island there. But if you're just here for the schematic, you'll want to come over to this town's place over here. I did not bring the stuff to build this island, unfortunately, so maybe I will come back here someday. The small key... It's right where this guy is. You'll want to dig right here for the key, just a little bit west and south of the cooking pot space. From this point, we're going to need to go to Sunbleak Island, so I think my closest is going to be Deepfin Point. So let's teleport to Deepfin Point and summon our boat. Those Krakens are bullies. If you're also going from Deepfin Point, we're going to need to go southeast when you get here. There is a crewmate on the fucking helm. Hello? Interesting. Kind of feels like Sunbleak Island is the one island I would want to have a bottled storm for to teleport to my boat just camping here. Is that a rock? What the fuck is that? I really wish the Horizons lure worked for Crystal Extractor and Lapse. I would almost advise filling your keg with the beer that spawns more ocean encounters when you're doing this, just so you have better chance at getting pearl spawns. So think of ocean events just spawn based on how far or how much you travel. I've already built the stuff on Sunbleak Island, but if you have not, it's actually a pretty decent island to build stuff on. Because this is where this is the region of the map where the best salvaged places are, so you might end up baking here, as well as ironwood trees, if you're an Ironman. Alright, once we make it to Sunbleak Island, we're going to come over to this lockbox with our key we got from Laguna Aurora, and open the lockbox. And there we go, the Dragon Helm schematic. Again, this part is pretty much a waste of resources. I would not advise building this on any of your boats right now, but it is a collection log slot. Alright, for our next one is going to be the Dragon Keel. We're going to go to Port Roberts to start. We're going to Drumstick Isle. We need to summon our boat. And once again, make sure you have your spade with you. The Dragon Keel does provide the best defenses of any boat. Well, the Dragon Keel does provide the best defense of any keel in the game, however, it is very expensive and or time consuming to build. I personally just built a rune keel because I decided it's probably going to be a while before I get a dragon keel, and I will definitely be killing some krakens before that point. And they do a lot of ship damage, so... So Drumstick Isle is kind of in a tricky spot. You got to navigate through the Barracuda trial here. You don't want to go into any portals. If you do know how to navigate this area, there might be a faster way here. We're taking it the easy way here, so it's going to be just straight in here. Once you see the purple portal, cut through here, and then the docking point is right there. If you get hit by this ice, just click your helm, just spam click the helm a couple of times, and then disembark when you get here. Once you're on Drumstick Isle, come to the northeast part of the island. You'll want to dig near 3 rosewood trees. You'll want to dig near the 3 rosewood trees right here, one away from this little U shape we have here, U shape. And that is where you'll get the key. And with this key, we're going to go to Grimstone, the level 87 sailing island where frost dragons are. I think it's actually going to be faster if we just use the fairy ring, so I'm just going to do that. ALP, nope, that's not right. Fairy ring code DLP to get to Grimstone. We're going to run northwest through the cave. If you haven't been here before, I would recommend going to Etcetera and going northeast. The docking point is on the southeast side of the island. And there are Walasakis that are aggressive, so you might want to pray magic. Yes, here they are. And the chest is going to be on the northeast side of the island. There's also some nickel here. And there we go, the dragon keel schematic. Make sure you read it. Alright, now it's time for the dragon salvaging hook. We're going to start by going to Prifddinas. I'm going to use my construction cape. You can also use a teleport crystal. Go out of the west exit of Prifddinas. That'll get you to the dock where you can teleport your boat to. And we're going to be going north. Be careful not to go in any portals because you could end up somewhere you don't want to be. You could also take some portals to probably get there faster, but we're going to take it the easy way. Unity CMs after 99? Yeah, unfortunately. Alright. Be careful going around these portals. They have a very deceptively large hitbox. You do not want to get teleported, especially if you're in a sloop. Oh my god. I don't even know if I can fit through here with a sloop. Let's hope. Let's fucking hope. Go, go, go. It's a tight fit with the sloop, but I think we're going to make it. We made it. All right. And the docking point is on the south side of the island here at the Barracuda Trial. And I believe if we dig immediately, we will get ourselves a key. Very easy. I don't think I've actually been on this island, so I'm going to take a second and explore it. Rock slugs, mithril ore. Oh, this is where the Aqua Knights are. Okay. The more you know. I'm sure we'll be back here then. All right. Once you've got your key, we are going to teleport. Oops. Once you've got your key, we're going to teleport back to Prifddinas and teleport our boat back to the dock. And then we will head southwest to Yidrith Island. Albera Yurkuda. CM sucked, man. Not excited, but excited. Absolutely. What a thrill. You could also go from Port Tyrus for this one, but I decided to go Priptonus. Sue me. The docking point is on the northeast side of the island. Six sweet corn seeds. Alright, so here we are at Yidrith Island. Let me off! There we go. And the lockbox is going to be on the southeast side of the island. And there we go. We've got the dragon salvaging hook schematic. Make sure you read it. Now we've got one more to go. All right, for our final one, dragon cannon schematic, we are going to start at Lunar Isle. We will go south to the Buccaneers Haven. It's actually a little bit southeast. And watch out for the armored krakens. There is also a bank chest you can build on this island. I'm personally holding out on that one. There is also an anvil and a furnace right next to each other, which is pretty rare to see. I guess Priptonus has one, so this is pretty useless. Alright, once you get to the Buccaneers Haven, disembark and then make your way to the dungeon sign in this little house. It's probably a watchtower if you have your roofs on. We're going to go down the ladder. We're going to open some gates. We're going southwest through this door. Then we're going to go up north. Then we're going to see some prison cells. We're going to open the second cell. And then underneath this red ball, we are going to dig. And that is how we will get our final key, which we will easily enough just teleport to Deep Fin Point. Once you teleport to Deep Fin Point, make your way northeast, and you'll find the chest by these trees up here on the north side of the island. And there we go. You have now green logged the Lost Schematics collection log. You can now build every dragon ship part, and every ship part for that matter. I believe these are all the schematics in the game right now, so there you go. If you found this video helpful, make sure to If you found this video helpful, feel free to drop a like and maybe a subscription on the channel. Until next time, take care of yourselves, guys. Peace, peace, peace. You happy now?